Hey y'all, this is Uncle Lila and this is Uncle Lila Plans. I'm so happy you're here with me today. If you're a returning subscriber, I'm so grateful that you're back. And if you're new here, I hope you enjoy. So for today's video, we're going to be doing my weekly plan with me in my Sterling Ink N2 horizontal compact planner. It's always a mouthful, so I always have to remember. So typically how we do this is I go through the supplies list and then we go ahead and get started planning. So as usual, besides our planner, we have our stickers we're going to be using. We are still using the January monthly kit from Sterling Ink. As I've stated in previous videos, it just comes with so much and I use so minimal stickers that I can quite literally use this for a month and still have leftover stickers. So one of my goals on my channel is to show you guys how to use what you have and how to find fun ways to use your current supplies. So because even though I've already used this for my monthly and for several weeks in my planner already, we're going to keep using this for the month of January just because we still have a lot left over. So we're going to use what we have. And then we're going to be using the Bear Clip from Planning with Kay. We have our typical tools of my gold foldable scissors, my pink tweezers, and the Tombow Mono Air 5 correction tape. We're going to be using our color coordinating highlighter and pen, which is the mild liner in this beigey color, and then the Zebra Sarasa clip in the 0.5. This color did come in one of the vintage color packs. And then this is the inside planner cover of my planner. So I have my Planning with Kay bear sticker, and these 3 cards here came from the Rosy Life planner along with this planner lovely magnet. And then we have these 2 clear affirmation cards that came from Planner Press. This Please Don't Touch My Planner magnet has come from Color Cafe. And then this Believe in Yourself card comes from the Rosy Life planner as well. And this bear magnet comes from Color Cafe as well. So typically in my videos, I always like to say where my items have come from just because you don't know who has seen a video before. So I want to make sure that everybody who wants to know where stuff is from knows where it's from. Oh, I forgot my ruler. Hold on one second. Would not be a plan with me if I didn't forget something. And I used this ruler from the Coffee Monster Co. Okay. So let's get started. Okay. So the first thing I do is I always do my lines for my sections, and then when I write, I will write from right to left because I am left-handed and I don't want everything to smear as I'm writing. So we're going to do our lines first, and then we're going to go from there. So I always do 2 lines. I do one here, and then I do one here, and I always space out 7 grid spaces. This section I use for important dates, bills, birthdays, appointments, things like that. And then this is going to be for my running weekly task list. So these are things that have to be done every single week, but I want to check them off and make sure I did them. Okay, so we're just going to count spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to push this down kind of hard. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so those are the lines we're going to be using for now. And then as well, I did not show this, I use these sticky Avery tabs to mark my places. I don't like tabs in my planner typically because I throw them around my bags a lot and I don't want them to get bent or ruined or whatever. So I use these sticky tabs from Avery to mark my places in my most common used sections. And you can cut these in half to make them smaller. I just like the big tabs. And these don't leave any sticky residue. They don't ruin your pages, so I can easily just even press it on there really, really hard and then pull up. There's no sticky residue. It didn't damage the paper. Didn't do anything to hurt it. And I'm rubbing it on there, so we're getting a lot of the sticky residue. Pull up, nothing. So that's why I like using the Avery tabs. Okay, so let's start up here. So how has everybody's week been? Mine has been a very, very hectic. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So mine has been very, very hectic. I will love to go through the story with you guys when everything is all said and done. So if you want like a tea time type of thing with me, just let me know and I'll be more than happy to go over everything. We're going to split this about equally in half. So now this section here is my weekly tasks that have to be done specifically this week. So I try not to give myself more than 6 tasks in a week that I have to specifically get done that week. Just because I feel like it's, I'd be giving myself too much, especially with how much I work and everything. So let's zoom you in a wee bit so we can see a little bit better. So then I don't write and then highlight. I do my highlighter borders first and highlight areas first, and then I write down what I want to write down in that section. Just because I don't want my ink to smear, and I don't know, it just gives me kind of anxiety to highlight after I write it down. So I always highlight first and then write down in the highlighted section. And then this section here is going to be my trackers. But other than stuff that's going on, I did work today. Yeah, that was, sorry, I'm still getting used to figuring out how to talk and plan and do all of the things. So I'm going to write down my tasks first. So we have our showering. We have our AM meds, AM teeth. We have our journal. Make sure we're journaling, that we're in our planners. We are tidying the house. That we do our PM meds, our PM teeth, washing our face at night, what else do I do? I do this every week. I think I'd remember. Okay, we're gonna call the kids. Those are just my nieces and nephews. You know, both my nieces have phones, and neither one of them can answer the dang phone. So I don't know why we gave them phones, because they don't use them ever. They don't answer the phone, and it drives me up a wall. So then what I do additionally, apart from tracking my habits and things I want to make sure I'm getting done every day, is I track my symptoms, my mood, and my sleep. Additionally, this was something that I was tracking in another planner, but I just found it too stressful to keep up with. So I just put the parts that I was continuously using and put them in my planner. There is absolutely nothing wrong with using what you want to use and what you don't want to use with a planner. So if you realize you're only using one bit of it, or if you're only using it for one particular reason, then you can absolutely consolidate if you need to, or just continue using that planner for that specific purpose. I just find it a lot easier to check in with fewer planners, so I am moving it all over here. So I was using the mood tracker, the sleep tracker, and tracking my symptoms, which was extremely helpful, especially for my chronic illnesses. And these are the symptoms we're going to be tracking. What was I saying? Yes. So I worked this weekend. I had worked 20 hours in total. Our third shifter had called off and gotten sick, and we have a very bare bones crew. So unfortunately, so the second shift girl and myself, which we only have women working with us, which I think is cool. It's always women. I've worked there for years, and we always have a staff of just women. If we ever hire a guy, he just never lasts, and I never know why. But anyway, so my second shifter was working. She was working from 4 until 4 a.m., and then I came in 3:30 in the morning to 3. So we split the overnight shift. So one person wasn't working the full 16 hours or whatever it would be. So I had to get up at 1:30 in the morning. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. The last couple days. Y'all, I am exhausted. I am so tired. So on Friday, I have my typical corporate job that I work, and I had woken up at 5 a.m. to just get ready for that. I also really struggle with sleeping. So once I'm up, and I couldn't go back to sleep. I just naturally woke up at 5. So I decided to get up and stay up because I thought, you know what, I've got to go until 9 the next day. I can sleep in a little bit. It'll be fine. So joke's on me. Joke's on me. So my boss had called me at 6:30 and was like, hey, I need you to come in. Can you please come in and cover half of the third shift for me? And I was like, sure, no problem. I can do that for you. So I had came in, and I wasn't so. When I know I have to get up early and I know that I have like something I have to wake up for on time for, the more I stress out and the more I can't sleep. So I got maybe an hour's worth of sleep Friday going into Saturday, and then Saturday I worked. Nope, that's not at all what I want to put down. So Saturday I worked, and then I came home. I tried to take a quick nap because I didn't know if third shift was calling off again and I was going to have to redo what I had done. And I didn't want to take a nap, just have to lay back down to go to sleep. So I tried to take a little nap, but it was kind of broken sleep. Dang it, I did it again. Dang nabbit. There we go. Okay. So I had very broken sleep on Saturday. So then I woke up Sunday. I have completely messed all this up. Let's redo this. This is why I can't talk and plan at the same time. So I hardly slept on Saturday because I'd gotten a little bit of a broken nap. And then I couldn't really sleep that night. And I'd gotten up at 1:30 in the morning to get ready for work. Because when I get ready, it's not just myself. Like, I do take time to get ready. I just take a while. I don't know why. I just do. But I also have to take my dogs out so I take them out as soon as we get up in the morning, and then I'll take them out before we leave. I have to shower myself. I have like my skincare routine that I do, like not just my face, but like my body. Like I do a body oil and I do a moisturizer or lotion of some kind because I have really dry skin. I want to make sure that that's not having any issues. So, anywho, I've hardly slept since Friday at 5 a.m. all weekend. It's now like 7 on Sunday. So I am exhausted. I am wore out. My body feels like a ton of bricks. So we are just doing this plan with me so I can have my planner set up for the day. And then I'm going to go back to sleep, probably. See how I feel. I did make sure I made sure I ate something. So I did have a little bit of dinner before I started filming. Nothing too terribly special or anything, just some leftovers. I don't know how to cook for one person. I don't know if anybody else is like this. I can't cook for one person. I can only cook in quantities of small army. So I typically have leftovers for a few days, which I don't mind leftovers. I like the idea of only having to wash a whole bunch of dishes a couple times a week, and then during the week I just wash like the meal containers that I put the food in, and then like whatever dishes I use to eat. So I find that a lot easier. So I had that for dinner, and then we're doing this, and then I'm probably going to go lay down. Because, y'all, I am drained. I don't want to deep clean, just want to regularly clean the bathroom, but whatever. I have been watching a lot of anime recently. I love watching anime. I'm such a nerd. I'm very much in the romance animes, like My Happy Marriage. It's on Netflix. If you haven't seen it yet, it's so good. It's so cute. It's so good. I also like Seven Deadly Sins, Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura. So definitely a huge nerd there. So I've been watching the episodes, which I don't know why Netflix is doing this recently, but it's been irritating the living daylights out of me, is they've been releasing a lot of their shows episodically when I want to binge. The whole reason I have Netflix is so I can binge watch it. Why are we doing things episodically here, Netflix? So it comes out every Monday, so I'm going to make sure I watch it tomorrow. But I started watching, I watched to completion Castlevania, which is so good. It's very graphic. There is some horror aspects to it, so if you're not like a blood, guts, and gore kind of person, you're not going to like it. Basically, it's about Dracula falling in love with a human woman, and the woman gets accused of witchcraft, and then Dracula gives the humans a year to kind of like clear out of the town where they had murdered her, and then those who don't clear out face Dracula's vengeance. And then it's about this group of friends that get together and they have to fight Dracula and basically ensure his wrath does not, come to the world. So it's so good. It's so good. It has such a good ending. I've talked about that before on my channel where I don't know why, but I feel like a lot of shows and movies have just really crap endings. So the fact when something has a really good ending, it just makes me love it more. So it had a really satisfying ending. So we love that. What else? I've been thinking about different videos I want to do on this channel. This should be dry enough to where I can write this stuff in. So I have it labeled. Okay. So I've been thinking about doing like a what's in my purse, or like a purse collections, because I do collect just certain types of bags. I love collecting Michael Kors. I have a lot of Sailor Moon and Mulan bags, because Mulan's my favorite Disney princess, and I grew up on Sailor Moon, so obviously have to have those bags. So I can do that. I've been thinking about doing different planner supplies collections. The only thing that sucks about that is I had a bunch of stuff from the Rosy Life Planner, and I kept it all consolidated in pouches I got from the Rosy Life Planner, but then Briar got hold of it and ate it. So I lost a lot of my Rosy Life Planner stuff. But I have like a lot of stuff from the Coffee Monster Co., Planning with Kay, Cloth and Paper. So if that's something you want to see, let me know. I'm just trying to think of different things I can film that y'all would find interesting. So we have that going. I still need to mail out the giveaway winners stuff. I have been absolute garbage about that, and I do sincerely apologize to all of the winners for that. I don't know what I named that, but this is what we're going to name it now. I do not have a car, and it has been nothing but straight, like, I kid you not, 6 inches of just straight ice, and the bus stops have been so bad that I've been actually having to stand in the middle of the street or on the corner of the street to catch my bus, instead of standing like in the little like area where where you would stand on the sidewalk for the bus stop, because there's just no way. Like, I kid you not, some of these snowdrifts are like 5 feet high. So it's been difficult getting out and about and getting things done that I need to get done. So I've just kind of, unless I'm going to work, which even then is difficult, but it's something I have to do, which I have to do this too, but it's like a different kind of have to. So finally, everything is melted. So I'm going to be getting everything out on Tuesday. I work from home on Tuesday. So I'm going to be, as soon as I clock out from work, I'm going to head out to the post office, mail everything out. I have included some extra goodies just as an apology for the late arrival and a thank you for being so patient with me. I do sincerely apologize for that. That is not something that I had intended, nor something that I wanted to occur. So I just appreciate your patience, and I appreciate you just hanging in there with me. So I need to go do that this week for sure. So we're going to write that in this week column. Mail out, give always. So I will be including some extra little goodies just as a thank you for, sticking by me and for being patient and all that stuff. This week is supposed to be absolutely freezing. Tonight it's going to get down to like -15. So if you hear water running in the background, that's just me trying to make sure my pipes will last the night. So it's going to get super, super cold, like frigid Arctic temperatures for pretty much the rest of the week. So I'm not thrilled about that, but we are in the middle of winter, but I feel like this is not typical winter for the area that I live in. I live in Kentucky. So for me, this isn't typical winter weather. Okay, we're going to zoom out a little bit so we can see the decorations a little bit easier. So I don't know, like, this is just not something that I am personally accustomed to, and I am not a fan. Okay. Oh, and then I got to include my work hours for Circle K. So we're just going to put these up here. So I have them in there. The hours don't change, but, it's nice to keep in there. And then what I do for the daily section over here is I will put down anything I need to get done during the day specifically. So if I need to make a phone call, or I need to make an appointment, or whatever. Let's cut this bit off here. Whatever I have going on that I need to get done specifically that day, I will note it in that section. Okay, so I want to use more of like the scene pieces. I really, really like this one. I think this is really pretty and it's all glittery. Just gonna put this in the middle over here. So I've got that going on this week. I don't have anything super exciting coming up. I have a doctor's appointment coming up in like next week, I think it is. Yeah, it is next week. So aside from that, nothing too terribly interesting is occurring. I'm just going to cover that up and put this down here to make a little bit more decoration. Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like I have nothing really to talk about and I just gibber jawing about nonsense. But it's stuff that's going on in my life. I mean, my life's not too terribly exciting. But, you know, it's just what I got going on. Let's see. What else do we have going on? Yeah, nothing too terribly exciting is happening. Put that right there. And whatever this thing is, I like this. So we're going to put... don't rip. So I'm just trying to come up with like different video ideas. Oh, I know what I can talk to you guys about. I actually, if you have not been on my Instagram, I am now an official PR person for the Rosy Life Planner. There was a beautiful woman who had messaged me on Instagram and was like, hey, just so you know, she is looking for PR people. I think you would be great. And I think you should apply. And I did, and I got it. And I still cannot believe that I got it. I am over the moon. I'm still in shock, still in awe. I seriously cannot believe that. Yeah, like, I know it's going to sound ridiculous, but like, I don't have that many subscribers. I don't have that big of a following on Instagram or anything. I wasn't even on TikTok before the ban. It's apparently unbanned now. That's a whole mess in and of itself. But anywhoosie, like I'm not really a big, which is ridiculous because I do YouTube and whatnot, but I'm not really a big social media person. So the fact that I got selected to do the PR thing is like the coolest thing in the world to me. I'm still over the moon about it. I still cannot get over the fact that, you know, I got picked. So we're thrilled, and I will be including a discount code in my description for now on for the duration of my PR with the Rosy Life Planner. You can get 15% off by using my code. I think it's Delilah 15. I think that's what the code is. I have to go back and double check. Actually, I have to put that in with my regular plan so I don't forget. PR postings. So you will be seeing, not that I don't already use stuff from the Rosy Life Planner, because when I use stuff from a particular shop, I've been using them for literal years. Like I've quite literally, this will be my 3rd year in using the Rosy Life Planner for my planning supplies. So it's not like this is a brand new shop and I've never used it, and this is not something that I trust and that I really enjoy. This is something I have used quite literally a lot. Like I order from her consistently. Like I said, I had a very large collection, but unfortunately my dog ate it. So that was depressing. But the pieces that I do have, I seriously enjoy. A lot of my decoration for my, let me see if I can go back in my journal without showing anything I've written. So like these stickers here that I already pre-laid down, these are from the Rosy Life Planner. And I do have some Coffee Monster Co. in here. But like I pre-decorated a lot of pages in my notebook, and a lot of the PET tape that I have and the, you know, the sticker sheets and whatnot are from the Rosy Life Planner. Every single one of these is from the Rosy Life Planner. And I just love her style. I love her aesthetic. I love all of her cute stuff. And then we go into Coffee Monster Co. This is just some stuff I pulled out of a sticker book that I had used. But like I love her stuff. I legitimately enjoy all of her products. So the fact that I get to PR for a planner shop that I'm obsessed with is insane to me. I still can't get over it. I'm really grateful. I feel really, really blessed. So yeah, so there will be a lot of content. This looks crooked as all get out. There will be a lot of content coming from the Rosy Life Planner here within the next couple months on my channel. And I do have a discount code if you'd like to purchase anything. I know I've been preaching, use what you have, use what you have. And some of my videos will be repurchasing items that I've lost, unfortunately. So there will be new items as well as repurchased items. But it's just a planner shop that I super enjoy, and it's an opportunity that I legitimately did not think I would get at this stage in my YouTube career, if you want to call it that. So the fact that I get to do this is incredible, and I still legitimately cannot get over it. Yeah, so that is something that I am excited to share with you guys, and that I'm looking forward to bringing to you. I feel like we need to add more here, but I don't want to overdo it. Is there a little piece we can... Maybe we can do it up here. Maybe if I mark out the week 4, maybe. Put it up here a little bit. So I'm just over the moon, and I'm beyond thrilled, and I am so excited. So if you're here for that, that's awesome. If there's any type of video specifically... No, I don't like it in there. It needs to be on like the side. But I already weighted that out. Here, I know what we'll do. We will put it... No, that's too crowded. We'll just put it there, and then we'll just deal with the empty space. It'll be fine. Anywho, so I'm really grateful, and if you guys want to check that out, that's great. If there, like I stated, if there's any type of video you want to see, like my Coffee Monster Co. collection, or like my sticker collection, or any kind of planner supplies collection, if you want to see what's in my bag, I was thinking about doing that. The bag collection. Why is that crooked? So if those are things you want to see, just let me know. I am very excited to have this kind of new this new phase, if you will, in my planning journey, my YouTube journey. So another reason I really love these stickers is, as you can see, I've had to replace it, lay it down, pick it up, replace it, and it hasn't ruined my sticker. It hasn't ruined my planner page. If you know anything about Tomoe River paper, it is notorious for not wanting to cooperate with you. Okay, that's about as good as we're going to do. It's going to look a little weird, but that's okay. So this is our finished week. I really like it. I feel like this is the most decorated I've made a week so far, so we're just going to roll with it and see how it goes. If you've been with me this far, we're at about 27 minutes in. I super appreciate you. I'm really happy you guys are here with me, and that it's really thanks to you guys that you've made all this possible, and I will never be able to express my gratitude in its fullness. So yeah, I am just super grateful for you guys. I love you guys so much. I am so proud of you, and I just need you to know how loved you are. Y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!